Hello. I have been asked how I made the overall body shape for the SS Botany Bay. I've made two attempts at a Botany Bay, and I'll show you how I tend to do it. This again, I'm not saying that it is the right way. I'm just saying this is how I wound up doing it. All right. I start off generally by making my own cone. So let's start off with hang on. Sorry. Okay, so Shift A. I'm not going to add a mesh. I'm going to add a Bezier curve, right? And there it is. We're going to rotate that 90 degrees and rotate this negative 90 degrees. Okay, great. Grab this, move it over here, and it's going to end right about there, or thereabouts. All right, tab into it, grab one end, right, and move it out to here. Actually, that's working out really nicely. I guess, what the heck, we'll just leave it. I'm going to go over here to my curves. I'm going to take this to, I don't know, at least 20, I imagine, just to give it some definition. Tab out of it. That's actually a really nice curve. I like it. Object, convert to mesh. All right, so now I've got a series of points. Marvelous. I'm going to highlight this vert, Shift S, cursor to select it. Great stuff. Select all of these and go to my head-on shot. Now I'm going to spin this, of course. Spin. We're going to make the steps. Sadly, the more steps you make, the more work it is. But let's do 80. And we're going to do this 360. Okay, great. Remove doubles. There'll be some. Marvelous. And then I guess okay, now let's take a look. Probably the back needs some work. Yes, it does. It's not a complete circle yet. Oh, sorry about that. I was pushing Blender. Actually, it was pushing my PC too hard. Well, all right. So let's go up top, Z, and everything except the row of the last row, B. I'm just going to grab everything else and hide it for the moment. And then Control 1, sorry, my mistake. All right, I'm going to grab top vert, bottom vert, and make just as long as I have a face. Great. There we go. Okay, so we've got a closed surface. Marvelous. Smooth, and of course everybody's favorite edge split. All right. Good stuff. Now, okay, so we've got a cone, but we don't have the flat sides. All right, so what we're going to do, deselect everything, Shift A, and add a cube. Grab this, Scale it down. And something like that. Not perfect, but I don't need it to be perfect. Alright, so alright, not too shabby. Hang on one second, let me think. I am, of course, an idiot. Shift D, rotate by 45, no, duh. More proof of idiocy. Rotate by 45 degrees. Hey. Shift D, rotate 45. Shift D, rotate 45, and so on. All right, now I'm not quite sure I've done this right. There should be no actual overlap around the sides. When you do this, the real model actually has a small area of rounded space between each face. So I guess I could do that one more time. Dummy. All right, so we'll just delete these. And grab Z and lift it up just a tad. All right, Shift D, rotate 45. Good. We've got a small. There we go. We got a small area. Okay, so now I'm going to join each of these. Okay, Control J. I'm going to take this, add my Boolean modifier, of course. I want a difference, and I want to apply it to my cubes. Apply. And you're going to move the cubes. Z, and what have we got? Well, actually, we've got the shape that we want. So from the front, it looks right. From the side, believe it or not, looks pretty good. I would have should have made the cone a little smaller and then brought these all together. They're too far back, but they are the right shape. So the only thing left would be some cleanup. If I was to be using this for an actual model, I'd go in here, I'd delete these flat faces, I would connect everything between the verts, and make it a more homogeneous model. But there's how I get the shape for my Botany Bay. It's still got those rounded areas in between, just like the real model, and it comes out to a point. I think when I did mine, instead of 80, which I did just for a point and to make this really fast, I think I did like 200 and then reduced the resolution all the way down to the tip of the nose cone. So, it was like 80 around here or 60 around here or something like that. 200 gives you a lot more corrections to work on, but pardon me, but it also makes the model look a lot nicer. These areas smooth out really nice at a much higher resolution. There you go. That's how I did it. Thank you very much.